states in the United States, and you can only live in one of them at a time. And you guys are all living in Wisconsin right now. I've lived in Wisconsin my entire life, and you guys decided to go to school in Wisconsin. So I'm going to tell you guys all about Wisconsin and our history, our culture, and our events, those three aspects. Of those three, I'll start with history. There's a lot to talk about in our rich, intriguing 172-year history. The reason we're called the Badger State is because lead miners would dig into the side of the hills, and their mine shafts would look like badger dens. So passerbys would call them badgers. Thus, we're called the Badger State. And French explorer Louis Joliet discovered the Wisconsin River, and he called it Misconning, and it sounded like Wisconsin. And it had morphed into Wisconsin, like the French word for yes, by 1800. And all that info comes from Wisconsin Facts and Symbols by McAuliffe in 2003. Wisconsin history definitely adds on to the culture us Wisconsinites love. So for culture, we're called the Dairy State because of being among the top producers of dairy out of the entire United States. If you live here, definitely expect to get lots of cheesy food and lots of milk in your meals. People everywhere in the state wear green and gold, especially to churches, grocery stores, even school, perhaps even business meetings. Like for example, this is something that people wear to games. It's called a cheese head. It's basically a foam hat that shows your support for the Packers. So you put it on, you wear it just like this. And it's basically a symbol of, like you wear it with your jersey and all your other team colors to show how much of a true Packers fan you are. And all that info comes from an author called Borish in 2018 from 13 Habits You Pick Up Living in Wisconsin. So our unique culture blends really well with all the famous events here in Wisconsin. Events, especially in the summertime, there's plenty to do here in the state. First of all, Summerfest, I've been there. It's an annual music festival in Milwaukee. It's the #1 music festival as far as attendance. There's tons of people there, great food and great music, all surrounding you 360 degrees with multiple amphitheaters of people playing music really loud. Also, our state fair is known nationally among one of the best around. And it's a really festive, fun atmosphere. That usually happens the first week of August each year. It's in the state fairgrounds, obviously, which is near the Milwaukee Mile in West Dallas. And on top of Summerfest, some really famous people have performed at the state fair, such as Alice Cooper, Foreigner, and Casting Crowns. You might have heard of all of them. So that came from someone named Nyman in 2018 with 50 things to do this summer in Wisconsin. All in all, I told you guys all about 3 aspects of life in Wisconsin that us Wisconsinites cherish. Our history is super intriguing, our culture is unique compared to any other state, and events, especially in the summertime again, do not disappoint. With all that's been said, these are the reasons that I love my home state, and these are also the reasons why I plan on staying here for the foreseeable future. Thank you guys for listening.